to the South by Southwest 2018 panel. Please prepare to clap your gloved hands together for the panelists today. First, please welcome your moderator for today's panel, Aaron Weber.
All right, thank you very much. Before we start, let me just say there are so many of you here today, and it is amazing. Now, let's go ahead and point out a couple things as we start. Please join me as we're going to welcome some really fantastic speakers to the panel today. Some of you guys have been to our panels here at South by Southwest before. Who's been to one of our South by panels? Nice. Nice. All right, so you guys know this, but if you're new, we don't like boring panels. We hate them. If you're falling asleep, it's the worst panel ever. So try to let us know when you're excited. Like cheer, scream, shout. It's all good, all right? Unless the South by staff and the aqua shirts tell you not to, in which case you should stop. But beyond that, please have a lot of energy. Be excited. We've had a really long week, so trust us, it'll make our lives so much better, please, okay? Good, very good. The worst thing today is a quiet audience, so thank you guys. You're amazing. First, please welcome the head of Sonic Team and the Sonic series producer, a man who joined Sega in 1992 and was instrumental in titles that you guys all know, like Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, Sonic Colors, and pretty much every Sonic game in between. Please give it up for Takashi Iizuka. Also, everything you see on screen is 100% real. Trust me, I checked it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming.
All right, next, the director of product development at Sega, responsible for overseeing the producers that bring out our titles, like last year's Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Please, thank you. Please welcome to the stage, Austin Keys. I never noticed the similarities between you until just now. All right. Next on our TV team, having worked on Sonic Boom Season 2, also a regular guest on our Sonic live streams on Twitch and YouTube, please give a warm welcome to Jasmine Hernandez. This one is real. I wish this one was fake. And last but not least, responsible for the amazing Sonic Mania opening animation and involved in both the old comics and the new. Once upon a time, he was also the creator of Arms the Kitsune. That's Japanese for nine-tailed fox. Please welcome Tyson Hess. All right, and that's all of us. All right, let's have a seat, guys. Thank you. And as we do, a special shout out to everyone that is watching on our live stream. Hello! And those of you watching on your live stream, go ahead and mark that spot on your bingo cards. Oh, you thought we didn't know? Of course we know about your bingo cards.
Makes a brief cameo in a big feature movie that premiered here at South by Southwest and is coming out next year, Ready Player One.
How many of you guys are excited for Ready Player One? Yeah. So yes, that's coming out just next week, right? So we're pretty stoked to watch that too. And yes, Sonic is going to be in there. You may have already seen that little cameo. Now, on the topic of movies, Sonic also has his very own movie on the horizon. We're doing it in partnership with Paramount Studios. Now, the reason you see this stuff on screen, it's a hybrid film, right? So it's a mix of live action and a CG animated Sonic. And because Sonic's all about speed and attitude, they got the producer of the Fast and Furious franchise, that's Neil Moritz. He's going to be producing, and the director of Deadpool, Tim Miller, which is a pretty amazing team. And Tim was also very involved in the story. We're totally stoked about it, and the team behind it. That movie is coming out November of next year.
Well, last year, we also recreated Green Hill Zone at the Tempest Academy, Free Running Academy. It's in Los Angeles still, so if you're ever in the LA area and you want to run through Green Hill Zone on your own, stop by.
We also launched the very first Sega Shop online.
Okay, the Sega Shop. How many of you guys know about the Sega Shop already? That's pretty good. Our licensing team loves you. And speaking of, that team spent a really long time working on it. It was the brainchild of that team, and they put a ton of Sonic and Sega stuff in there. So beyond Sonic stuff, they put stuff like Streets of Rage. Anyone know that franchise? Or Shinobi. Anyone play that one? I thought only one of you was going to be like, yeah, so I'm glad. Or even Yakuza, which just had a new game. Yeah, so we're super stoked about that. You can find that at www.shop.sega.com. That is the first of 3 shameless plugs I'm going to do today. So that's shameless plug number 1 right there. And it's not only available in the US, but also in Australia and New Zealand, which I bet the Australians did not see coming. Surprise, it's available for you too.
Also on social media, the Sonic Twitter account just broke 5 million followers.
Yeah, really, just here,
And sorry, just to jump in there too, that's only possible thanks in large part to you guys in the audience. So thank you for being part of that journey with us. And a special shout out to all of the amazing Sonic voice actors who join us every year for our Twitter takeovers, where we do live answers to you guys from Sonic or Eggman or even last year Shadow. So shout out to Roger, to Mike, and to Kirk for being with us last year. We really appreciate them so much.
So all of this is really only possible because you guys enjoy.
Pico, 32X, Dreamcast. Oh, by the way, hey Nibrock, where you at? Stand up, Nib. Every now and then, we get to work with fans to create content for our social media channels. This Sonic Schoolhouse 2 logo was brought to you by none other than that guy right there in the audience. Let's hear it for him. He had no idea I was going to do that. I hope I didn't embarrass you too bad, man. All right, well.
So what do we have that's real, actually?
Well, I suppose there is one thing.
Wait, one thing.
Something the fans have been asking for over the last year and a half.
Sonic Adventure 5.
No, not Sonic Adventure. But we did get a lot of requests for what we're about to announce from all over the world.
So it is Sonic Schoolhouse, right?
Billy Hatcher.
Did he confirm it was fake? I don't know. But Izuka-san, you think we can show them what we've got today?
Yes.
Let's do it. Now, last year we released Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was a game. Yeah, what'd you guys think of Mania? That was a game built in collaboration between Sonic Team, Christian Whitehead, Headcanon, Pagoda West Games, and a number of longtime Sonic fans who are now professional developers. And it was that partnership between Sonic Team and the new team that created the game that became one of our highest reviewed Sonic games in 15 years, as you guys just heard.
Yeah, and the moment we announced the game, a ton of people noticed and sent us feedback about one key experience that they wish we'd add. And specifically, the game was a digital-only game, and they wanted a package version. And well, you asked us to give us one, asked us a lot.
These are real, by the way. All of these are real.
All of these are real.
So you guys asked, and you just kept asking.
And asking.
And asking.
One of your comments might be up here right now.
Yep.
So, to start off South by Southwest right, let's begin with a confirmation. Yes, that's right.
Sonic Mania package version is being released.
But that's not all. I feel like an infomercial again. Additionally, we have the world exclusive reveal information on what the game's being called, the bonus packaging, and the extra content that is going to be included. Are you guys ready for this?
Please allow us to introduce Sonic Mania Plus.
So Sonic Mania Plus is the definitive version of Sonic Mania. It's going to include a number of enhancements over the original game that came out last year.
For starts, we are introducing 2 new playable characters.
Right. So these characters, they haven't been playable in a Sonic game since the mid-1990s. 1900s. They've been around.
It's the mid-1900s. These guys have been missing in games like Generations, but we think it's time to finally give them another chance in the spotlight.
Really happy.
We are proud to announce the first playable character, Mighty the Armageddon.
And our second playable character, Ray the Flying Squirrel.
All right, that was a pretty good reaction. But there's even more content being added into Sonic Mania Plus, so save some of your cheers because you might need them.
Yep, we are also adding new mode called Encore Mode.
And Encore Mode will give you a new way to experience the game. We're going to add some visual changes to kind of each zones, and a new way to kind of explore each act. There's a real nice visual touch that's in there, so if you've already beat Sonic Mania, this is going to give you a good experience playing through it again.
We are also expanding the offline competition mode for new playable characters. We are expanding competition mode from 2 players up to 4 players.
Finally, because we know you guys like this and you want to collect it, even the packaging is going to be very special and unique.
We have spent months trying to make this an amazing experience for you guys, all leading up to this moment, so hope you like it. Sonic Mania Plus is going to come with an exclusive holographic slipcover, a reversible Sega Genesis branded sleeve on the inner case, and by the way, yes, those of you watching in Europe, it's going to be Mega Drive for you guys, and a 32-page art book, which features special concept art from the development, marketing, and the animation teams who worked on Sonic Mania. Now for the fun part, knowing that packaged games are always more expensive because we have to also pay for the cost of the packaging and the disc and the holographic cover and the Genesis and the art book, how much do you guys think this is going to cost?
$52. $39.99.
I don't think 600. I hear 60.
$39.99. $39.99.
Okay, all right. I hear a lot of guesses. All right. Here we go. The retail price for Sonic Mania Plus, again, this is a physical version with the art book, the reversible sleeve, and the holographic packaging, is going to be $29.99.
And for those who've already bought Sonic Mania digitally, which is everyone in this room, right? All right. You'll also be able to get all the updates to the gameplay that we're putting into the game through a digital update. It's going to happen at the same time as the release of the packaged version, and we'll talk more about the pricing a little bit later.
Simply put, this will be an amazing addition to the Sonic Mania experience, and it comes at an amazing price.
No, just kidding. It's coming out this summer.
Gotcha. Oh man, Izuka-san, Austin, that was a great way to start off South by Southwest. Feels pretty good to get that kind of reaction, doesn't it?
Yeah. We are very thankful for everyone support us Sonic Mania, and we hope you will enjoy Sonic Mania Plus.
All right, thank you, Izuka-san. Guys, let's hear it for Izuka-san and Austin. All right, next, we'd like to move on to 2 other special guests we have with us today. Please, let's take a look. That's what it's gonna look like. Take a moment. Almost forgot we had that. Take a look. There's the art book. That's the Genesis reversible cover, again, a Mega Drive version in Europe, and the holographic packaging. I'm also kind of amazed we're selling it for $29.99, but so happy. When you guys see it, we think you're really gonna fall in love with it. So, all right, that is Sonic Mania Plus. Now, let's move on to an in-depth look at creating the Sonic Mania opening animation with Jasmine Hernandez and Tyson Hess. Please give it up for them. All right, Tyson, Jasmine, how you guys doing?
Excited? Very excited.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Aaron wasn't kidding. We were up till 4:30 last night, but but
Now-
still full of energy.
Tyson's had about 4 copies today. Sonic Mania Plus obviously looks really cool, and it's nice to know fans are going to get one of those things they were asking for. So let's move on and talk about the opening animation that you guys created. Especially Tyson, you spent a ton of time on this last year. Also many sleepless nights, by the way, to get that done. That animation get created by you and your team.
Did you guys like the opening animation for Sonic Mania? Thank you. And also, that applause for my team watching at home, that applause is also for you. Well, let's not waste any time then. Jasmine, if you would do the honor.
Hi everyone. I'm really sorry, but I have some bad news.
hang on, Jasmine. You have bad news? No.
Yeah.
See, this is supposed to be a panel with good news.
We're not here to talk about the Sonic Mania animation opening. That's the bad news. Are you ready for the good news?
All right. Well, when we saw the feedback for the animation, which now has well over 15 million views across YouTube and elsewhere, we were very happy and delighted that you all liked it so much.
Well, it was really amazing because you guys nailed the style and the feeling and kind of the emotion of what was to me like the Sonic CD animation, right? Again, but better. I think the biggest thought on our minds was, man, if only there was more.
Well, about that,
Jasmine and I are here today not to talk about Sonic Mania's in-game animation, but to make the exclusive announcement that Sega is going to produce some brand new Sonic Mania short animations, 5 episodes featuring Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. All set in the world of Sonic Mania, releasing for free on YouTube later this year.
as you guys saw, the series is going to be titled Sonic Mania Adventures, and there's our logo. And as Tyson mentioned, you'll be able to watch these shorts for free across the Sonic social media channels and on YouTube channel this year.
And there's more. Any good animation needs good music, so you guys want to guess who maybe we got to do the music for? Some of you got it, I heard at least one of you. We are happy to confirm that the composer for the animation is actually the composer for Sonic Mania the game, T. Lopes.
Man, Tyson, Jasmine, it's almost like you guys have had this plan for months.
I wonder.
Now, the audience is here pretty excited about a new short form animation series, but can you tell us or give us any insight into what we can expect from the series?
All right, well, as you can probably guess, we have been working on this for a little bit of time. I haven't done much sleeping over the past few months, and Jasmine and her team as well are staying late at the office on most days, but it's going to be worth it if we can create something special for all of you. Over the years, there's been a lot of great variety in Sonic animations, from the more dramatic styles of the Sonic OVA to the wacky and cartoony stuff that some of us on these shores got during the early to mid 90s. So the Sonic animation runs the gamut, so I tried to keep all this in mind when we were coming up with a tone and a feel and a story that matched the adventure and the fun, bright, colorful excitement of Sonic Mania. It was my responsibility to find something that appeals to all kinds of Sonic fans, and I think we've really come up with something that's special for everyone.
We brought some things to show today if the audience wants to see them.
I was going to ask if you wanted to see it, but I think you just answered the question.
Of Sonic Mania Adventures. We have 5 episodes, all connected by a single unifying storyline, which will unfold as you watch them all. But there's something really cool happening at the beginning of the first episode.
Okay, so most of you probably know this by now. Spoiler warning right now. If you have not played Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, all right, or you haven't beaten them, how many of you guys are aware that the classic Sonic in Sonic Forces and the classic Sonic in Sonic Mania are the same Sonic?
Good, because they are the same.
Now, there you go, it's confirmed. Some of you probably knew that, but Izuka-san, was that always planned?
Yes, since 2016, yes. Sonic Mania's Sonic is the same classic Sonic that appeared in Sonic Forces.
I legit thought you were going to say 2006 and then be like, once they go back in time to defeat the Iblis Trigger. My mind almost just, wow, okay. Okay, so since 2016, got it. Man, you know, Austin, this idea of having classic Sonic traveling between the two games is pretty crazy. I wonder who could have possibly come up with that.
I don't know. Who could have?
So our animation is actually going to pick up the moment that classic Sonic returns from his adventure with modern Sonic and goes back to his world. We're going to be telling the next chapter in the story of Sonic Mania and what happens once classic Sonic gets back to where he belongs.
So let's take a look at some of the current concept sketches that we have. So here's the lineup that includes a Flicky.
Most important characters.
Yes, yes. And so this is a height chart of our main characters. Details like Knuckles being slightly taller than Sonic, for example, are really important to keep track of when shots are passed through the many hands of our animation production. So we prepare these to help the animation studio and any other artist that have a consistent frame of reference for sizes.
This is the turnaround actually that I made for the Sonic Mania intro animations. This was one of the first things that we ever made when we started going down that path. And as many people have noticed, I took a lot of inspiration from Sonic CD's opening animation, in particular in the way that Sonic spikes are styled so that it looks cool from all angles. But just like Sonic Mania itself, it wasn't enough to directly copy what has come before, and so we tried to put our own unique spin on it to make them a little bit more expressive and cartoony so we could have some fun with them.
Let's take a look at some expressions.
This is an expression sheet. Expressiveness and emotions are something really important to me, especially in the case of these shorts, which in classic Sonic tradition feature no dialogue. Our whole story has to be told through action and music, so a style that can put Sonic through a wide range of expressions without deviating too far from what makes Sonic such an appealing character is important. And yeah, these are some of the sketches that I've prepared to help the animation studio keep Sonic on model while still having a wide range of emotion.
Just to check, can you guys in the back, can you hear us okay, or do you need louder?
I can hear
You
you.
good? Okay, perfect.
Let's move on to another character, one of the cutest ones, Tails. Okay, so like the Sonic model, this is the same Tails turnaround, and we prepared for the Mania's animated intro. Classic Tails has only a few animated versions that stuck close to his original model, so we looked more towards how he appeared on the Japanese box art for his design, while simultaneously making sure he matched Sonic's design. Let's look at Tails' expression sheets now.
So cute.
Yes, so adorable, right? So Tails' expression is different. So you don't want him to look like this adorable.
We don't want every Tails to look like Tails doll. Okay.
So we make those sheets because as art director, it's my job, hopefully, to create a seamless experience for all of you watching at home. And we try and anticipate the different styles of all the many dozens of animators that will work on a project like this so that they all work together to make something really cohesive.
Now for Tyson's least favorite character. Just kidding, maybe his favorite character. How many Knuckles fans we got here?
So Knuckles has had even less animated representation than Tails, so it was really a lot of fun for me to be able to bring Knuckles back to animation. And for this model, I just pulled the Knuckles that I see in my heart, because again, not having much to pull from in the past. Knuckles is my favorite classic Sonic character, and I can say that we dedicated an entire episode just to Knuckles and what makes him such a great character, and I think fans are really going to like that one a lot.
There you go, Knuckles fans. He's getting his own little mini episode there. Awesome. Oh, and then we got this guy.
Yeah. So this is the new turnaround. This is the first new turnaround actually today that we've shown, just made for Sonic Mania Adventures because Eggman himself didn't show up in the intro. There was that one little picture of him at the very, very end, but he didn't actually feature in the animation for the intro. And that's not much to say about Eggman. I love Eggman. He rules. Go Eggman.
Let's go see.
See the expression.
There we go.
Some of the expressions. So one of the reasons I love Eggman so much is because he's such a broad villain that he can go from being a deadly threat to a bouncing goofball in a matter of seconds. And our animators did a great job of doing a lot of really funny physical comedy with Eggman that I think everyone's going to get a kick out of.
Finally, we do have a little bit of cool news.
What's that?
The first episode of Sonic Mania Adventures is going to be releasing within the next 30 days.
bit excited, Tyson. I wonder if maybe.
We show them a little sneak peek.
Well, you guys want to see a little sneak peek of Sonic Mania Adventures in action?
All right, so we have a very short 15-second look into how the animation is coming along. This first episode isn't done yet. There's still a little bit of rough patches here, but what you're about to see is a section that we've almost completed.
All right, we're going to turn it over to the video team to play video number 1. Tyson, I just want you to know, as a Sonic 3 and Knuckles fan, anyone else out there, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it is so cool to see Angel Island done with an animated treatment. When should we expect the episodes to start arriving after the first one?
As we mentioned, the first episode is coming out within the next month, and we're very excited, and we're really working really hard to try to meet your expectations. So we can't wait to show you.
And so after that first episode drops, we'll be having new episodes roughly each month. There to tide you over in your fevered wait for Sonic Mania Plus.
Now, is it possible we might also see the new characters that we just announced for Sonic Mania Plus in the animation?
Well, the plans have been done for a while, but it could be fun to see what the audience thinks. What do you think? Do you guys want to see Mighty and Ray?
I think it'd be pretty cool to see Mighty and Ray in their first animated adaptation. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're hard at work, not sleeping much, but we're looking forward to your reactions when these episodes drop for free on YouTube.
All right, thank you so much, Tyson and Jasmine. Guys, let's hear it for them one more time.
Way to experience many new adventures featuring Sonic and his friends. The story will begin following the defeat of Eggman, and we will expand to allow new tales in the world of Sonic.
And we know there's a new character in there too, right? Tyson, what can you tell us about her?
You meet Tangle.
I do, yeah.
Tangle is a ring-tailed lemur, and her tail has amazing powers. She can use it to tangle with enemies, like climb over obstacles, and much, much more.
And Tyson, we know you're involved in the upcoming IDW comics alongside other fan favorites like Ian Flynn. Anyone like him? Isn't that right?
That's right. Ian is back, and besides working on Tangle, I created the first 4 A covers, which will combine to create a 4-issue spread if you collect them all. And you'll see starting those issues next month.
And I think it's 1 issue every week next month, right?
Yep, they come up pretty quick.
Good luck, IDW. You can do it. So Tyson, you're doing an animation and comics and all this stuff. It's a ton of work. You aren't like secretly working on the movie or something, are you?
No, actually. But seriously, Paramount, I'm right here. Any questions? Float them my way. I'm right here.
Tyson, would you be all right with us showing off one of the upcoming covers for the IDW comic books here at the panel?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see. Aha, there it is.
A few people may have seen this one in black and white already, but this is the full color version. This will be the one that you pick up at your local comic shop, and yeah.
Let's take a closer look.
Do it.
There we go. I wanted to zoom this image in. I wasn't sure how big it was going to be up here. So there's your Sonic. I love what you've done with like the bridge in the background, and of course, because we have some Tails fans here, I'm sure, right? Not so. It's weird, they're all congregated over there. I'm not sure what that is. There we go, better look at Tails. And Coconuts and Flickies. Man, you guys weren't kidding. Flickies are back this year.
They're back. There's a Flicky inside that Coconuts, actually.
Oh, hang on, guys. I'm getting a shameless plug alert. Yeah, okay, Alex. So Alex on our licensing team wants you all to know the Sega Shop is going to have an exclusive bundle that has all 4 issues, a special variant cover, and a t-shirt. And that's going to be going live after the panel is done today. Okay, thanks, Alex. We'll talk to you soon, bud. Yeah, I love you too. Okay, bye. He gets a little mushy sometimes. He's kind of emotional. He's a good guy, though.
The series go live next month in April. Please look forward to it and support it.
All right, thank you, Izuka-san. Now I'm told we also have another licensing announcement to make right here today. You probably won't see this one coming, but it's pretty cool. Let's get ready for video number 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's see it.
Sega is excited to announce our plan to partner with Puma on collaboration, which will include exclusive Sonic the Hedgehog shoes.
Now, what the shoes look like without that pixelation and all the other details is going to be coming soon, so stay tuned. The other thing we can tell you now is that this is going to be an extremely limited series, so if you want a pair, be ready to move fast.
Actually, can I just have a pair?
I want one too.
Hey, can I have one too?
Guys, get in line, all right? Oh, hey, actually, speaking of lines, it's time for our Q&A.
Give them something. I mean, look, they traveled from so far away. Yeah.
Actually, about that,
Wait. Izuka-san, do we have something special to give out to the audience today?
maybe we do. Tyson, Jason, Jasmine.
Yeah. So does anyone like art prints? How about South by Southwest exclusive art prints? Okay, good. I was a little worried you'd say no. Today we're excited to give all of you in the audience the first exclusive art print from Sonic Mania Adventures.
Feature concept sketches from, done by Tyson, and besides being only available here, they're the perfect item to get signed by our signing station that happens right after this panel, which is outside this little hall.
All right, now, now we were going to show you them, but I think my laptop battery has probably died at this point. I think that's what happened, but don't worry, I wouldn't worry. Also, I want to know, we have more than enough of these for everyone. I probably don't even need to mention this because when we did the Q&A, you guys all got up very calmly and went to the line, which is great, but you don't need to worry about running or pushing or shoving. Be awesome, be kind, be civil, be respectful. The things that you would normally be as Sonic fans, and we will have enough for you, I promise you. Also, hang on. I'm getting a live feed from Alex on our licensing team. It's the third and final shameless plug. Oh, okay, great. Thanks, Alex. Sounds like those of you watching on the live stream, you guys can go to the Sega shop after this is done. That's shop.sega.com, and there's going to be a Tails variant available on the Sega shop if you couldn't make it out to South by Southwest today. So a little something for the people that maybe couldn't make it. All of you guys here, you're getting it for free, by the way. All right, well, at this point, I feel like we're just about done, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Todo está bien conmigo.
Wait.
Wait. That means something.
There is one last thing I would like to show.
Roger Sonic 2019.
What are you talking about, Izuka-san?
So Aaron, please play the top secret video.
Sonic Rocker.
What could that be, I wonder? We will throw in one more note to say it's not a sequel to any previous game that we've released. So that's the other tidbit we'll give you there. Wow. Thank you, Izuka-san.
Thank you.
Now, we have had a ton to talk about today, a lot of great stuff to reveal. All of this is why 2018 is going to continue to be a strong year for the resurgence of Sonic, a year that continues what Mania and Forces started.
A year that brings back classic Sonic animation.
A A year that launches a brand new world and story in IDW's Sonic comic series.
A year that brings Sonic Mania into physical form with Sonic Mania Plus and introduced another new Sonic game in the future.
And as always, here that continues the madness and the fun that is our social media channels and the live streams where we get to interact with you guys directly.
So on behalf of all of our team at Sega,
All the people hard at work on the animation.
And all the people hard at work at IDW on the comic series.
And on the games.
Thank you for
thank you for
coming.
coming.